Ba-ding! Hey, Rao, you want to introduce this game for us?
This is Megaman Xtreme. It's kind of like an in-between of X1 and X2, but worse.
Or if you're in glorious Nihon, it's known as Mega Man X Cyber Mission.
Which is still just an in-between of X1 and X2, but worse.
And yet takes place after X2, funnily enough.
Yeah, I know.
But before
I'm talking
X3,
like
though.
gameplay-wise.
Yeah. And like, if we're not counting X7, I would say this is the weakest in the franchise, personally.
I think that's a fair assessment. I put it around X8's tier.
I mean, I'd have to replay X8 to make that call, but like, for now.
Okay, let's not split hairs. Let's just say it's kind of down there. It's not good.
Yeah. That said, I don't think the game's terrible. I think it actually does do some things that are kind of neat. But
it fumbles the ball in ways that it really didn't need to.
Yeah.
They make mistakes.
And
easily avoidable mistakes.
And I never played this on the original Game Boy Color. I played the 3DS port, which has its own issues. But
Many.
But I will say, I feel bad for anyone who did play it on the original Game Boy Color, because probably the biggest detriment to this game is that the default control scheme sucks. Like, super hard.
Well, I played it a good 30 or so times on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
It's not that bad when you realize you don't need to dash like raw for almost anything in this game. You also get in the habit of just wall jumping once you have the leg part instead of doing anything else because it's just much faster.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we're kind of just talking because the intro cutscene is literally like, in case you've never played X1 before, here you go, you know.
Spoiler, Xtreme 2 is one of the best in the series, so this kind of justified its existence that way.
Yeah, yeah. That said, though, full disclosure, I am technically cheating because I've rigged the control scheme of the game to be less ass. So.
Well, you're also not playing this on a GBC, so like whatever.
Yeah, like. But did I do my time properly? I mean, if you count the 3DS port, yes. So.
I don't. Screen's not that small. Buttons aren't that tight.
So.
Playing this on an SP is way harder than playing it on a friggin' 3DS.
I didn't even know this game existed until the 3DS days, because, like, I never saw it in stores anywhere.
I'll send you my cart and my SP. You'll have to send them back, though.
Just like, and you know, by extension, that goes for Xtreme 2 as well. Like, I just completely missed those two games. I had no idea they were things.
Xtreme 2 I cannot justify. Like, shame on you. Shame.
Like, that said, though, yeah, Xtreme 2 is, like, way better. It's a shame they never made an Xtreme 3, like, because apparently, at least from what I've read, the team that made Xtreme 1 and 2, they've helped out with Mega Man games before. Like, apparently, again, just based off what I've read, apparently they also helped out in the making of X3, apparently.
Ooh, poor guys.
So. But yeah, that's...
Caveat, Sigma was not the strongest Reploid, he was just the leader of the Maverick Hunters.
But yeah, that's why the levels in X3 are a lot more compact, is because, like, you know, like, handheld people were making them.
Yeah, and then somebody else came in after they built the levels and went, hey, this is pretty good, hold on, let me inflate the enemy HP and damage. Why?
Also, the 8-bit renditions of the X1 and X2 songs are not bad, honestly.
No, the music's good. It's hard to fuck up music, but it's good.
Also, yes, the text does go this slow, and there's nothing you can do about it, sorry to tell you.
Most people don't even watch the intro, they just skip to the gameplay.
Yeah, like, and it's just, and like, technically we can we can go faster during in-game cutscenes, but for the intro scene, if I press anything, it's just gonna get skipped, so, we're just waiting it out, yeah.
We can go further beyond.
Also, why is X so shiny in this game?
Why does the skin tone look kind of, like, off? Zero's a lot more, like, even. And X's teeth are, like, blue.
I mean, to be fair, we're viewing this on a much
color
bigger
limits.
screen, so, like, you know.
No, dude, even on the SP, that shit was noticeable for me.
Anyway, yeah, that's the intro. We can do normal, hard, or extreme. There is a difference between the three, but for this stream, we're going to be doing it in, like, story order, quote-unquote, so, like, these three in a row.
I'll say this. Extreme is the only way you can play this game without wanting to scream at it.
Pretty much, yeah. Especially if you do hard mode raw, that stuff, that kind of sucks.
No, hard mode, like, those stages were built on the assumption that you'd have the armor parts from the easy
Yeah.
mode stages, so...
That said, you can beat them raw, and I have. And I
Yep.
will include some clips of that, because I did record a run on my own earlier, just to warm up.
It's just not fun. It's not enjoyable.
Pretty much. Also, hi, Troy.
Hey, Stan.
Why, Troy?
So, yeah, let's get started.
Do you know how long
Oh.
we waited?
Oh, you were just waiting for me this whole time.
Yep.
Most of it, actually, yeah.
Yep. That's why I said
Sorry.
get on when you can, and you were like, I'm gonna go take 30 poops. And we had to wait for that.
To be clear, we're not joking. We actually were waiting for you.
Like- Anyway, yeah, we're on Central Highway.
I'm sorry. I should have told you just to start without me.
No, we wouldn't want to do that. It's not fun either.
I mean,
What am I doing back here again? They really made a mess.
yeah, pretty much. Also, like, even simplified, I still really love this as an intro stage. But yeah, that's one thing that is both a plus and also a detriment at the same time, depending on stage, is that while this game does remix a lot of old stages, it also, for the most part, nerfs a lot of the more annoying parts of those stages. So that's nice.
Mostly.
Yeah. There's still a few hitches here and there.
Also, this game has rapid fire. If it didn't, these would suck.
Yeah, you can turn both rapid fire and auto charge on in options, and if you're speedrunning the game, technically you very much want to do that because it's just a buff. But me, I like playing without them, so.
Well, you're hurting yourself.
Oh, I know. That said, one of the biggest detriments, although you haven't seen it yet, I don't think, is because this is a Game Boy Color game, your inputs will get eaten. Oh yeah, it'll happen.
Yep, peep that fresh, sweet 30 frames a second, baby.
Hey, I got the skip this time.
Woo! You saved. 10 seconds.
Hey, that can make the difference in a speedrun, which I totally am.
This
a
ain't no
speedrunner, by the
speedrun.
way.
No, you're not.
Totally am speedrunning this game. See, I took
You know-
damage there to make myself go faster.
Okay, you're a speedrunner? I'm not a speedrunner. You want to race an X4?
No, because I don't
Why
speedrun
not?
X4 specifically.
What do you speedrun?
Extreme 1, which is what we're playing right now.
You want to challenge me? I'll smoke you.
Sure, if you start right now, and I get to keep going.
If I had the ROM, I actually would have taken you up on that. You'd have
I
cried.
know you would have.
I'd be done
Vava.
20 minutes early. Oh yeah, they also use like the a mangled translation for this game too.
Yeah, I have no proof of it, but I really think that this game was translated in Japan rather than in the US.
Also, you can't really, like, if he walks up to you, you just lose.
Pretty much, it's RNG.
That's why he does reduced damage.
Thankfully, though, he takes like 6 damage from a charge shot, so. But yeah, you're gonna see a lot of close calls in this game because there's no real good farming spot for sub-tanks, even though they're in this game. So.
Yep. And there's 2 very special moves you can get that are absolutely worthless and actually worse than just firing your buster or the special weapons.
Yeah. Also, because we're now very early on getting the gist of the plot, right? Which I think is a misstep, personally, in terms of storytelling, but whatever. I always said if they were ever going to remake any game, rather than the first one, you know, for Maverick Hunter X, they should have remade this one, because this game's plot is actually a really good idea.
Yeah, and it actually, if they were creative with this plot, they could have done, like, the Wily Wars, essentially.
Yeah.
You know, like an up-to-date one where you can actually carry through the weapons through every single game instead of just a few Wily stages, but it could have been really cool.
Yeah. You could have made the game a lot bigger that way, too. Like, literally have all the Mavericks from X1 and X2.
Yeah. Add special weapons for Zero, like Xtreme 2 did!
Yeah. But yeah, it's funny, like, the game starts off with this mystery of, oh my god, why am I back here doing everything over again? And then the very first cutscene is like, oh, by the way, Data World Wool. Like, they immediately they just immediately solve the mystery for you. Like,
oh, phew. Glad I didn't have to think about that again.
By the way, probably a hot take, but I think the Zero sprite in this game and in Xtreme 2 is better than the X3 sprite.
I can respect that. It's very clunky in X3, but, you know, a lot of the sprite work in X3 is a little chunky.
Yeah. Whereas, you know, like, yeah, sure, it's very simple, but the sprite work in this game is legit good. Would you like me to explain what's going on for you?
No. I'm good. Thanks.
Like, see, that little typing animation is actually pretty good for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it's not the sprite work that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's decent enough that they basically used the same sprites in Xtreme 2 when it rolled around.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is the core of the mother computer?
That said, though, I gotta say, man, like, brilliant idea hooking up, like, literally every electronic in the world up to a central computer. I'm sure nothing bad would go happen there.
Bell Network did it better and funnier.
Yeah.
Nice of you guys to literally call it boss data.
I mean, they were actual bosses of their respective zones, so it's not completely out of there, you know?
It still feels very video gamey. They sure as hell didn't call them that in X1.
Oh no, or in X2, but still. But, you know, this translation is very dodgy in general anyway, so...
Zero, I'll do it, because who else will?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is funny how Zero's like, I'll just let you handle it, I don't care. Like, for this game.
I could smoke this game, but I'm not gonna worry about that shit. It's to the point where one of your power-ups is literally just making Zero do something, and... yeah, he's stronger than X.
Be careful.
Here we go!
Alright.
Ready, player one.
Literally zapping you into cyberspace, baby.
It sure was the 90s.
Yeah. And this is, like I said, I did a little practice run beforehand. This is that data. But so we'll start here.
Hey, why was there a Z4? Are you gathering his parts again?
There actually wasn't in that data I showed you. Fun fact. But so yeah, we start off with 4 bosses. Like, this is actually kind of a funny little sneak peek into X5, hilariously.
Well...
So let me just... Okay. I was just making sure the recording was still going. I gotta make sure to check on that every now and then. So there's 2 different routes we can do here that are generally agreed upon. It's the weakness order route, which most people do. Or there's the no backtracking route, which other people also do sometimes, you know. I'm gonna do the weakness order, because it's a lot simpler. Well...
Backtracking doesn't take long in this game either, so
yeah.
It's whatever.
Well... I half lie with that. I do like a weird mishmash, you'll see. But yes, we are going to Chill Penguin first, just like in X1.
My name is Chill Penguin.
Whereas if you were going to do no backtracking, you would actually start with Flame Stag. So.
Yeah, but I remember you having a lot of trouble with one thing in Flame Stag stage.
Yeah, because I am not going to claim to be an expert at Xtreme 1.
I will.
So. So how you doing, Troy?
Oh, you know, Batman Hush is the best film ever put into, well, cinema.
Yeah, that sounds like something Troy would say.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the past.
I was watching Batman Hush for the 30th time today.
Yeah.
As you do.
That's just a dirty frickin' thing they put there. Anyway. Enter this capsule.
Yeah, I'm doing good. It's surprisingly, for August, it's very cool right now in Georgia.
Yeah, recently we over here got hit by a flash flood and that dropped the temperature by like 30 degrees and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, right now it's 68 degrees outside. And for like Georgia in August, that's insane.
Yeah.
I'd like to reiterate, this is Game Boy Color, not Advance.
Yeah. No, like I do think there was effort put into this game. It's just like, it's very much first try, you know what I mean?
Oh no, she was talking about the sprite work.
Oh, I know. Oh, hi, Alex. Also, because of how much more simplified this game is, there is one little hidden buff you get compared to, like, the Super Nintendo games. And it's that a lot of enemies in this game don't have invincibility frames, funnily enough. Anyway, we can't get the thing up there yet because we're doing weakness order, so... Also, these little things I'm entering, these are auto-save points. They function both as checkpoints and as actual quick saves, like back in the day. Yeah, that technology existed, believe it or not.
It also forcefully deloads the prior section of the stage, so it's also a disguised loading point.
Yeah. Can I still do this? Come on. Come on, baby.
You didn't practice this before the recording?
No. Yeah, there we go. Now, there is that, like, obviously that's something I do for fun, but, like, it's good to practice jumps like that because there are a couple pixel jumps like that in this game, unfortunately. Alright. That said, funnily enough, Chill Penguin is actually more dangerous here than he is in X1.
Which isn't saying much.
Yeah. Should have just dashed under him. Jump at me again. Keep doing that, in fact.
Touch of light. I can't use the charge shot.
So, can I bait him into doing the hook thing? Because sometimes if you hug the screen like this, he'll do it.
He's
apparently
always
not.
gonna prioritize just spitting ice, though.
I'm gonna try, though. I'm gonna try. Apparently not. Okay. Oh. Whoa, buddy. I was slightly too late on that one. Now that was just cheap. Oh. That's another problem this game has, is sometimes X just doesn't turn around when you want him to. Ah, dickhead! I thought he was gonna go for the hook. Yeah, I'm playing it safe. Do your thing. Thanks. Oh, what? He's alive?
Yep.
There. Douche.
X, this is 0. Do you read?
God.
Did you lose to Chill fucking Penguin?
You got shotgun ice. Fun fact, the weapon names are in English even in the Japanese version.
X earned new weapon, lost 0's respect.
If the computer protections. Zane's the coolest design in this game, by the way.
He is. He's actually an awesome design, and it's criminal that he's such an easy fight.
He's also weak to shotgun ice.
Yes, he is.